Hi there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to do your reading. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for joining me today on this channel. Appreciate you all. So we're going to open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels so that I can be a conduit to get messages for you. I think we're going to do a traditional Celtic cross. It's been a while since I've just pulled some tarot for you all, so that's what we're going to do. But we'll also throw in the 108 Oracle to get some clarification. So I'm using Todd Alcott's decks, both of them, the Pulp Tarot and his Sci-Fi Tarot. You can tell I like his decks, so let's get this going. What do we have? And this might be pointing to something further in the future than 3 days. I just do every 3-day readings because it keeps the energy nice and fresh. All right, that seems pretty good. Let's see what we have for Taurus. And any placement is fine if you know what to look for. Wow. Okay. You have really good cards so far. You can see all these cards. You know what? Let me turn on this light so I get a better view. That helps just a little bit, doesn't it? Okay. Wow. Oh, I'm telling you, you're 2 for the outcome. 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. There may be something underlying there with that 5 of Cups. Something that we're still mourning or grieving, or energy that we're trying to get through. Let's take a look here. Recent past, I have the 6 of Wands. So we'll start there. 6 of Wands is when you're feeling victorious, when you have achieved something and other people basically see you achieving something. So this is a victory. This is a victory of some sort. And then we have another 6. Interesting. You have 3, 4, no 5, 6, 7 in your reading. Tell me about 6 of Wands. Past energy. The Devil. So it kind of looks like this might have been a 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. So it might have been a situation here where we're trying to manifest money for ourselves. So it might be like what you manifested here that came true, a strategy or a plan, you know, that paid off for you to manifest a certain amount of money. Or there's a relationship going on. I'm not so sure it's the best. I mean, it says tandem bicycle, it says synchronized alliance and duo, but I have the Devil intertwined. That usually says to me, if it's combined with a relationship, that there might be something kind of toxic, or there's like a reason of being together, either a trauma bond, or I don't know, there's something about it that feels a little off, I've got to be honest. But yet you're meeting goals. I was gonna say codependency, like if somebody might have been codependent here in a relationship. There's something that's just really, it's clingy and controlling, and not in the necessarily the best way. But not everything is going bad. Like you also have like some goals, personal goals that are being met. Okay, let's just move on, because we have different issues here. Moving on, which might be the name of what's going on. The 6 of Swords has to do with when we're wanting to move on, or our intuition is telling us, hey, go in a different direction, basically. And you have the 9 of Pentacles as the challenge. So I could see a person maybe being in a situation where they're needing to get up the money or the funds in order to go in a different direction. Wanting to be completely financially like self-reliant here. So it can be a change in perspective that moves us in a different direction. Can you clarify the Six of Swords? Or somebody can be leaving, and that's the issue, is that somebody's wanting to leave. It's as simple as some type of money situation. Whoa. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Both of these are cards about escape and going in a different direction. Okay, because whatever was fulfilling at one time, like I say, it wasn't all bad. There's some goals or things that were achieved, but there's still this feeling of, man, I really would like to get out of this situation. I would like to leave, go in a different direction. That's what I'm picking up on. And so I think the goal here is the Nine of Pentacles. I think that would be what it is the challenge, but it is also like the goal. Okay, in your heart of the matter, you have the Page of Pentacles. And in this deck in particular, it talks about a person that's acquiring wealth, or that's about to have their hands on some money. So when they get news of this or word of this, it is in your heart space to know what to put it to, or what you're going to, what you're going to invest the money in, what will you spend it on? Basically, is what I get from that. What will you spend it on? So, tell me more about this good news coming in. It has to do with your finances here. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Looks like a partnership, and this might be new, something new to invest in. Okay, so I'm getting this is different. Why do I have the Eight of Swords there? I'm getting two different messages here. Okay. So I hope this doesn't make it confusing, but not every Taurus is going to be in a situation of wanting to split from someone or to go a separate way. But that is somebody's story. That is actually the issue here with someone. There's this, what do we do when we get money? Well, it could be taking you towards a new relationship or some real love situation, or you're wanting to invest it in a relationship that you have now. But there's this feeling of gotta leave from this place, or maybe it's we have to leave from this place. We need to move, or we need to get away, or vacation even, you know what I mean? So I'm getting different, because this usually points to me of somebody that's wanting to leave a relationship, a job, something like that. The issue is money. But because of this showing up in the heart space, I have a feeling some of you all are actually wanting to get away with another person here. Okay, so yeah, I hope that doesn't make it confusing. Tell me more about this money or news of money that's coming in that maybe even helps a relationship. It's about, see, I keep getting the message again of independence. Something about independence. The cat is significant here for you. Maybe you have a cat. Yay, if you have cat. I love cats. But I have disinterested, wanting it my way or the highway. Independent, a cool cat. So I don't know why, but I'm feeling something off with this Two of Cups. Again, it doesn't make sense, because I've got this tandem bicycle over here, and then I have this Two of Cups. Something, and I'm getting a tone in my right ear. I don't know if you ever get confirmations like through a tone. Something feels off, and they're confirming that something feels off, because there's a situation here where someone feels like bound or trapped in an agreement, or like they're responsible, but they don't really, they're responsible maybe for someone else, but they don't really care. I don't know. I know how that's coming across, but okay. I want to get more on the Two of Cups, Spirit. Because, see, here's the card that represents you and how you're feeling. And this is a new beginning. And this is taking a leap of faith. And I just see one person on the card, you know? Can you tell me more about the Two of Cups? The Chariot. Movement, travel. A victory. Movement and travel. Okay, so for someone here, that the situation of wanting to leave or to even have a new beginning, whatever it is, there's something here about the mode of transportation, of getting there. And this could have caused some worry. I don't know if somebody didn't drive, or if somebody had an issue with how they could get around. Something else. Whoa. All your cards that are coming out are actually really, really good. I'm just wondering, like, where are you going? So now you have balloons with fun, freedom, high vibe, relief, rising up, aspirations. It feels like a vacation, or just needing to get away from something or someone. Tell me about how they're feeling with the Fool. How are they feeling? This is the Sun too. Dang, the Sun. You're feeling enlightened and you're feeling energetic with the Sun being here. This is also a sign of a new happy experience, right? So I would say you're feeling pretty good right now. Okay, I have dynamite with how you're feeling. So that's like big, right? Big explosive excitement, feeling passion, action. It says suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, and fast. It just seems like a change. There's going to be a change of the path, and the path is this is going to be unexpected and fast. And I definitely feel like you've already gone through some like emotions here with the Five of Cups. There's that Devil again, where there's some sort of sadness or regret, maybe disappointment in how something turned out. But here we have this like 11-11, Four of Wands, being on your path, purpose. And it could be that it's changing. So with all of the movement here, it could definitely be that this maybe indicates movement, change, a change of path. It's something that leads to your celebration, your victory. Oh, perfected work and success. And they're even hinting at this Six of Pentacles. I wonder if this Two of Cups here is a partnership. Something that you may be going away for. Having to do with your work. When the Four of Wands is more so about, like, sometimes it can be marriage, you know, but when it's talking about the Eight of Pentacles right next to it, then it's talking about perfected work and success. And so that's the influence here in the environment for you. Something's going to pay off pretty good, or like I see a lot of success coming your way. Is that Six of Pentacles also is about success and the equal give and take. So seems like this is, if it's not work related, then it has to do with like what you do day to day, every single day. And the Page of Pentacles here says develop your skills. So maybe some investment that you are putting into yourself here that leads to you sharpening some type of skill that you already have, leading to even more success. So tell me about Seven of Wands, actually leading to more money, I would say. Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands is a card of action. So is the Chariot, actually. So this action is coming from your heart space. For sure, with the Ace of Cups, it says thrilling new emotional experience. Ace of Cups, your future begins now. What is in the container? Love, joy, a promotion, a baby. Look inside and find out. So there is action taken on a new beginning, and it has to do with something you're really, really going to love. Because you have love, that's representing love. Ace of Wands here is passion, inspiration, spiritual fire, and it's a new beginning too. And you must be feeling this energy with you having the Fool in the, how are you feeling spot. So, and the Fool here is on the bottom also. Give me another card on the future. It looks like what you've envisioned or what you've even possibly daydreamed about is coming true. Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. A really good sign that, like, you can see it. It's so close you can see it, or you can feel it. You're going to be expanding in a very big way. I want to get more on these, both of these aces, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Both of those can also be pointing to new relationships and partnerships. This would seem like the partnership might have to do with work. Again, plans, but these plans are being set into motion. 3-3, Three of Pentacles. It's talking about who you are, who wants to collaborate with you, who wants to work with you. But this is, to me, it's saying, yeah, you're going to actually put your plans into motion here. It's like the blueprint for what you're wanting to see materialize. So this is working together in its harmony, I see. And in harmony, there's the Star. Everything turns out, like I said, maybe some type of dream is coming true. Because that Seven of Cups is giving you different options, but I feel like you've been in with the Three of Wands, you've been in some sort of meditative state where you have visualized this for yourself. And this is a dream coming true. It's the Star card. And it landed here on the heart space. So it's really important for you to do whatever you're doing, do it from your heart. You're going to be very, very successful. This could be you really standing out, doing something very well. It could be fame for some of you with the Star. I was going to clarify the Six of Pentacles, which is in the hope section. And or fear, hope or fear, which it just means that you want to get paid, right? You want to get paid and in the right way or even. So 8 of Wands says changes in the air. 8 of Wands means good news is coming to you. So all in all, I see dreams coming true, things going good. You even have your own card here on the bottom. There you are, the King of Pentacles. He had it all, and what he did with it changed the universe. Whatever your imagination is able to dream up, I feel like that's the Seven of Cups here. It's going to make you, I feel like, extremely wealthy. There is a feeling of needing to go somewhere, or it's going to take you somewhere. And then this success comes in, and then the money that you're wanting comes in. Taking a chance. So it will be up to you. Do you want to roll the dice? Something may seem like this is a little bit of a risk, or this is a little bit of a chance. But I think if you do, it will pay off. And I have a timing card here, and it says spring within 1 to 3 months. So that can be your timing card of when everything kind of comes, You know, full circle, all of a sudden you're the star. You're the one that's really being seen and just getting good news, right? Good news after good news. You also have 888, which is a really good sign for prosperity and abundance. But here the zodiac signs are Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So that's around what, April, end of March, April, and May. Sorry. So I think it's around that time, because that is around 1 to 3 month mark. So that is really good news. But that's when you'll be feeling stress-free, like this card says. Anything else for Taurus? You have the person of air, the great mentalist, eloquent, upright. This is somebody who's a professional. It could be talking about Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, right? But a person of air. But I think it's about you and using your mind to get what you're wanting to get. King of Pentacles says he had it all, and what he did with it changed the universe. And then Two of Wands is your plan. So you take some action here. It leads to a big dream or wish being fulfilled. So I would definitely say use your mind. Use your mind. Very likely to occur. Let's get an angel number message for you and wrap up the reading. If you need a private reading, by the way, Taurus, the information is in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos for you, and you get a private link. Thank you all so much for the support with those. That's how I keep everything going, and I appreciate you all. Just make sure you put in the checkout section, in the notes section, what you would like to know from the reading. All right. You have 20 with you relate to others on almost a cosmic level. Could also be pointing you to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 20th as being a significant date. Maybe it's the kickstart of something or the brilliant idea that's to come. But it says you have... and this is like a Two of Cups energy. You're dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others, possibly to invest also, I'm getting. You get your point across by using gentle means. I'm harmonious. So you're harmonious, and your ability to get along with a lot of different people and be harmonious, right? It is actually bringing a lot of luck in your way. So 20th or 21st might be two important dates this month. But 777, that's lucky. Jackpot. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. 21, you are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged, and it reveals in itself everything that you do. From your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects, I am inspiring. So that's what I have for you, Taurus, and I'm sending you love and light. Bye.